Okay, game. So we're live. So tonight's guest is already in your faces. It's the Queen. Queen B. Okay. Tonight's guest is one of my favorites coming pa from Nix's group sa Social Media Academy. And this is the lady who walks her talk, talks her walk, eats her own quota. I mean, she's a marketer talaga. Na terms na yung puro hype, 'di ba? This is a marketer who really brings in results. So without further ado, let me, 'di ba, introduce to you our guest for tonight. It's Miss Cons Amorosolo Babas. Hi, Cons.
Hello, Coach Neil and everybody.
Okay. So first question na agad.
Yeah.
Cons. I know you're from the corporate world. How many years have you been in the corporate world? Doing what?
20 plus years doing marketing through and through.
Through and through, pero this is corporate marketing.
Yes.
Anong specific company?
I started with Nestle, and then I went to Globe, and then BPI, mga Ayala companies, BPI, and then what do you call this? China Bank. Yan. And then pinaka-last ko was a licensing company na my assignment was abroad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Licensing company abroad. Pero gusto ko malaman, ano ba ginagawa mo dito? I mean, with all the perks of the corporate world, di ba? And let's not be parang, ano ba yung term ko dito? Huwag na tayong kunyari. Pero we know naman that Cons isn't the person na tipong walang isasaing bukas. Okay? She's kind of what we call upper middle class. That's how I would call it. Okay? Pero so, what are you doing in here? Ano bang meron?
What am I doing in here? I'm fulfilling my passion, my dreams, things that I was not able to do when I was in corporate. Basically kasi, I mean, I love corporate. I'm not one to say na I chose freelancing because I hated corporate, diba? I loved corporate, I learned a lot, everything of who I am now is from there. But may parang there's something in me that wants to be unleashed, diba? It's like fulfilling your dreams, being a marketer na ikaw ang may say talaga, diba? No one else will tell you what is right, what is wrong, but based on your own expertise, you can actually do it, you know. And then second, really, I wanted to be able to have a life wherein my family came first, because during my corporate days, it was really more than 8 to 5, no? I mean, really so many hours on the road, in the office, diba? And my daughter was always with a yaya, you know, to the point that hindi ko maasikaso yung bahay, na parang yung maid, yung may-ari ng bahay. Like that, diba? So, syempre, di ba, parang you want your husband to come home na ikaw yung nag-prepare ng lahat, you want to reach your daughter still awake, di ba, or hindi yung lagi kang mainit ang ulo dahil dala-dala mo hanggang bahay yung sama ng loob mo sa opisina kung meron man, di ba? So, I wanted to have a better balanced life and pursue my dreams really of being an entrepreneur because I've always wanted to have my own business ever since.
Okay. Yeah. Pero Cons, little backstory lang, which I know many don't really know, diba? Is this. I know the husband, anong pangalan ng husband?
Si Sol, that's my husband.
Si Sol. Okay, which I'm seeing right now in the background. Hi, Sol.
Yeah, that's him. Hi daw. Hello daw.
So Sol suffered from something that wasn't really expected.
Yes.
And it was really something na life-altering, shocking to say the least, diba? Na regardless of the money that you were making combined, it was really something that you had to, I mean, sige na, I won't spill the beans, pero please tell us kasi, yun nga others are thinking kasi, I mean, right now, at this very stage of the call, right now, they're thinking, how the hell am I going to make the same amount of money that Cons is making? Yun yung exact question na I'm in here to watch this live to learn how to make that money. Okay? Pero we're not going to tackle that alone. We're going to tackle also something that's very close to you. We haven't discussed this, pero I know that quality of life is number one to you. Quality of life. So please tell us what happened.
Well, a few years ago, I think mga 4 or 5 years ago, I got a call from Sol telling me, tama-tama kasama ko yung daughter ko, we were in Green Hills. We were buying a costume for her eh. Telling me that he was brought to the ER, okay, because he wasn't feeling well. So, and normally, husband ko hindi yan pupunta ng doktor pag, alam mo yun, yung kaya niya. So, he just told me na he suddenly had a headache, parang may something hindi normal. So, we rushed there, only to find out, to cut the long story short, to find out that he had an aneurysm stroke. Okay, and when I got to talk to the doctors, they told me na, we're not sure. We're really not sure. So, talagang, at that moment, I realized that in a split second, I could lose my husband. Diba? In a split second, I could lose him. And then, syempre, alam mo yung totoo pala yun, yung parang, though it's not me who was at the, yung sa bingit, diba? Pero it flashed, everything flashed in front of me na, what was I doing all this time? You know, where was I in his life, diba? Can I actually say that I was able to give the best of myself, diba? To him and to my daughter, diba? So it started there na rethinking life eh. Rethinking, was money everything, diba? Was money everything? Or is there more to it? Or can I actually combine them both, diba? Without sacrificing family life, without saying na, ano yun, yung parang gusto ko kasi na at the end of my path also, diba? Masasabi ko sa Diyos na, I was a good wife, diba? I tried my best to be a good wife. I tried my best to be a good mother, diba? And yun nga, naging life-turning for me yun eh. Kasi we really almost lost him. To the point, kasi yan na, there were only 2 procedures. It's either clipping, diba? Or yung clipping ng aneurysm, or in another thing, I forgot what it was. And the doctor said, do the clipping na lang, diba? Para, let's see, baka mag-survive, diba? And God gave him at least a new lease in life. He is, as if walang nangyari sa kanya. The only bakas ng kanyang nangyari sa kanya, kasi they had to open his skull talaga. Mm-hmm. So he actually has a titanium panel in his head, no? Ang sabi talaga ng doctor kasi hindi eh, diba? So the only bakas talaga was the cut, you know, the hiwa here. That's it. Walang stuttering, walang anything. Talagang parang akala mo nawala lang tapos biglang bumalik. So I knew during that time na life had to be different. Life had to be different. So I tried my best to understand what it was that I wanted. Of course, I wanted money, diba? I couldn't just say na ayoko na, diba? I wanted money to be able to provide. But at the same time, what were the options? Diba? What were the options? So, and came the opportunity to explore the internet, diba? And there was, well, actually, it also, not a lot of people know this, diba? But kilala niyo si Junji Gumiran, diba? He and I used to be teammates in my last job, in his last job also. Okay, and he knew na I was really looking at the internet as online marketing, and really just the internet as another space to play in, because I think I've had enough. I've had enough of corporate. I've had enough. So, yun, that's where it really started, the realization of who I wanted to be, how I wanted to live my life with my family, and the realization that the internet, the gig economy could actually give me something to look forward to.
Pero I want to really understand yung pinaka-detail of that day, that fateful day, di ba?
Okay.
Saul was in the hospital, di ba? So he was in the ER. He just said na, okay lang, I was just, parang masakit lang ulo ko, di ba? Probably those were the exact words. Tapos the doctor was telling you, okay, so it's either we do this or we clip, di ba?
Yeah.
And taga-saan ka ba, Cons?
I live in Quezon City, near Green Hills.
Okay, and where's the hospital?
My
Was this
goodness,
cardinal?
BGC, St. Luke's BGC, my gosh. Sabi ko nga sa lahat ng pwedeng hospital na puntahan. Sabi ko sa BGC, St. Luke's pa.
And what was it like driving back home with Sol in the hospital?
Actually, driving there was already I was telling my daughter, I was with her, my daughter was crying. I told her, don't cry. Papa needs us to be strong, okay? And then when I went to the hospital sa may ER, I saw him lying down, and then the doctors were saying, "Huwag kang matutulog, Mr. Babas, ha? Huwag kang matutulog." And then his office mate was there as well, keeping us company, keeping Nikki company, kasi alam nila na medyo ako, di ba, emotional na and all. And then I intended to stay, but my husband himself told me, kasi very kami, alpha male, alpha female kami. So, pero alam mo yun, kahit na alphas pala kayo, you need to may pa rin, yung parang hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na you're too strong, na hindi ka kaya patumbahin, 'di ba, ng mga ganitong events. So he told me, you go home, matulog ka sa bahay. Si Nikki may pasok pa yan, pagod yan, umuwi ka. And
anong
then,
araw to? Was this like a Monday, a Tuesday?
I think it was a Monday yata yun eh. It was a Monday,
Okay.
Paano Monday? Monday. It was a Monday. So, yun, bawal pa yung car ko. So, nag-grab kami, nag-taxi kami going there, or grab yata yun. So, talagang kasi I knew I couldn't drive. Hindi kakayanin, baka mabangga ako eh. So, nung sinabi ng husband ko, umuwi ka na lang, all will be fine, ganyan-ganyan. So, umuwi ako, tapos doon ako, syempre sa kwarto namin, pinaano ko si Nikki sa kwarto namin. And then, tawang-tawa si Nikki kasi I was holding yung t-shirt ng papa niya. I was crying and crying sa t-shirt. Diba sabi ko, Lord, wag niyo naman, wag naman sana mawala yung husband ko. Give him a second chance, ganyan. And talagang, doon ko na-realize na yung tinitake for granted ko, diba? Kasi nga, he lives his own life in terms of career, ganyan. I also do the same thing. We meet inside the house, that's it. Mag-usap-usap konti, the next day, gaya na naman, office na naman, diba? And then here was a moment na talagang it stopped. In fact, I had to call my office and tell them, I'm going to be on leave. And it will be, I do not know until when. Kukunin ko na yung buong December, sabi ko. Kasi yun, in November, December, kukunin ko na yung buong December. Until my husband isn't well, I am not going to work. So, syempre, may repercussion yun. Pero yun nga, when I came home, talagang sobrang hindi ka na makahinga, 'di ba? And then the next day, I told the doctors, I know bawal sa loob ng yung ICU. Sabi ko, alam kong bawal. Sabi ko, just let me stay inside. Bigyan niyo lang ako 2 upuan. Kaya kong yan. Kaya kong alagaan yung asawa ko na 2 upuan lang. So that's what I did. So I slept inside, prayed over him, sang Christian songs over him. Every time he would cry, kasi malakas ang ng asawa ko for him to cry. Every time he would cry, na he would say na parang ayoko na, masakit na masyado, ganyan. And the doctors would say na kailangan pa natin patagalin, we cannot kasi basta yung procedure kailangan maayos, ganyan. Like 1 week siya in pain, tapos escalating. So talagang it was heart-wrenching talaga. Heart-wrenching. To the point na sabi niya na ayoko na, anuhin mo na lang, sabihin mo na lang si doktor, tama na, 'di ba? Of course, 'di ba? Grit, talagang sabi ko hindi. Lalaban tayo, sabi ko. Luluhod talaga ako sa Diyos, makuha ko yung gift ng life mo, 'di ba? So 'yon, 1 whole month I didn't go to work. Syempre scary kasi alam mo pwede kang tanggalin, 'di ba?
Yes. Oo naman.
Pero now, naisip ko, it had to happen. And it taught me that maybe kung wala ako sa corporate, hindi ako masyadong kakabahan na mawala yon, diba? Yun. Actually, very painful to remember eh. Every time nakikita ko nga yung mga pictures ni Sol, kasi I documented everything, kasi his friends couldn't contact him. So ako nagdo-document, ako nagpo-post. So, ayun. So talagang whenever nare-remind ako ni Facebook about it, yung parang na-overwhelm ka ng emotion kasi parang years ago, muntik nang ngayon, hindi ko na siya makita, di ba? So, yun.
Tama siguro yun. Talagang words dun is grit. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka huhugot, basta alam mo lang kailangan mong mag-move forward. Hindi mo alam kung ano bang pader yung sasandalan mo or Hindi mo alam, basta alam mo lang, kailangan ko tong gawin kasi
Yes.
walang
Correct.
ibang choice kundi mag-give
Correct.
up.
Correct.
And bakit ko ba yun tinanong?
Mm-mm.
Kasi ang two things automatically, last pa yung marketing part eh. Two things when I hear the word cons, the name cons. One is the story of you and Sol. Second is about you. I mean, people don't know who's the chubby diva. Di ba? And yung weight journey ni Cons is something na totally... So what happened first? Was it kay Sol or was it the Chubby Diva project?
Si Sol
Yung
muna.
weight, si Sol muna.
Sol muna, oo.
And then afterwards, yun.
Oo. Tapos I decided to come up with that. Pero nakapag-lose weight na ako noon. Pero
Okay.
na-decide ko siyang gawing negosyo. Parang
Yes.
gano'n.
Pero alam mo yung ano ba yung term ko doon? Normally kasi, for people who would undergo or who would go through ganitong mga pangyayari, wala na, give up na lang sila. Or, sige, grit moving forward. Pero nothing about self-improvement, nothing about, it's more about survival. Pero ikaw, ang nangyari is you flourished. As in, parang wow, parang titingnan mo si Cons, parang wow, as in sobrang happy siya, even if there's like nothing really good happening with a certain client, she still somehow finds the good in it. Parang, iba to ah. So, ano ba? Sobrang positive ka lang talaga? Or tama ba yung caption ko? So, silang ba talaga siya that she grew up in a world where things are super optimistic? Tell me, saan nanggagaling yun, Cons?
I think I'm naturally like that. Kasi ayoko talagang may regrets. Ayoko talagang kasi ako eh, I can be emotional and I don't want my emotions to go on the negative kasi yun talaga babagsak ako. Alam mo yun? Alam ko yun eh, babagsak ako. So, I need to make sure na everything I do will have no regrets. Diba? No regrets. Especially yun nga after what happened to Sol. Diba? Parang everything should be decisive. Everything should be going towards a goal. Parang ganun, diba? In fact, kaya ako nga rin naisip yung Chubby Diva and everything. Even yung ngayon, diba? Kasi sinasabi ko nga kay Sol siya, kay Nikki, there will come a time, sabi ko na, si Papa would not want to work also. I mean,
Yes.
diba? There will come a time na ganun eh. Kasi nandun na tayo sa ganung panahon. Diba na work from home it's not anymore like a sideline eh. It's the main source of business na, and you're not only...
Especially for us, na mga
Yes!
Ikaw at ako, di ba 28 lang tayo?
Ay, oo.
Di ba? I mean, we're both 28. Batchmates tayo, di ba? So yes, the quality of life, di ba? Especially with our kids.
Yan. Yeah, so talagang yun, talagang sabi ko nung time na yun na parang if Sol decides na parang corporate is enough, kasi wala pa siya doon masyado eh. Nandun pa siya sa go, alam mo yun? Kasi na-corporate rats kami. Mas nauna lang ako talaga na ayoko na. Parang gano'n. Pero if it comes to that point, sabi ko, ang gift na gusto kong ibigay sa asawa ko, tsaka sa anak ko, is a business that I can pass on to them. Diba? That I can live with them and do with them. Alam mo, sinasabi nga nila na before pa na, uy, marketing kayo, power couple. Alam mo, ang weird, power couple kami, pero when it comes to this, hindi kami magkasama. Kasi he has corporate, I have this, diba? Tapos minsan lang sa dinner table, parang, ito yung plano ko eh. Tapos sa palagay mo? Yung ganun-ganun lang. Very, very lang. Kaya kunyari, when I was doing my agency nga, sabi ko, tulungan mo naman ako. Sabi ko, alam ko naman na busy ka. Ikaw na yung financial. So, dyan siya, gagawa siya ng financial. Tapos na, diba? Alis na. Nothing really, pero I know there will come a time, kasi lagi niya pinagpa-pray yun na mag-flourish yung negosyo, di ba? I know that there will come a time na he would want to be more involved, di ba? And I'm helping him lead the way, alam mo yun, and set the path straight para pagdating niya, di ba, hindi na ganun ka stressful. Kasi nga, I know na ang reason kung bakit siya na aneurysm and stroke was because of stress in the corporate world eh. So, I want to give him that gift. Diba na ako na muna magse-stress para maayos to, para pagdating mo, handa na. Diba? And,
Iba.
Yan ang gift ko sa kanya eh. Talagang gusto ko yun. Talagang ambition ko yun na to get my husband out of corporate. Diba? And make him a part of where we are now. Diba?
And same rings true dun sa mga kasama natin sa tribe who are, one are wives, diba? And who have husbands working abroad. Others naman are working abroad who want to go home and spend time with their family. Yeah. Number one, una kong iniisip dyan, si Ramil. Ramil Baltazar. Na for the longest time, kung saan siya nakakarating. Lumaki na yung mga anak niya, di ba? And he always says, this year, final, full na ako sa freelancing. But then again, hindi. Di ba? So, tell me, saan ka nakakuha ng first client mo? And how can you afford it? Di ba? So, ito namang calls naman natin, these interviews naman are always, di ba, no BS naman talaga. That's the tagline. And number 2 is selfish reasons. We want to find out. Now, there are some things that you can keep private, which is totally, di ba, nire-respeto yun kasi it's your blue ocean that you spend so much of your time finding out, di ba? So, tell me, the first client and how can you afford not to go back to the corporate world, which I'm sure was paying good money, di ba?
Sige. Actually, I'll tell you my first 2. Kasi yung pangalawa, involved ka doon eh.
Okay.
So, sa una muna. Sige. So, the first one was because I really entered the world of, namulat ako sa world ng internet marketing was when I actually met Derek Gale. Derek Gale, some of you know him, some of you know client of mine. Diba? So, I met him as a student. I enrolled. Diba? And then after which, when he found out na I was also into social media na, as in beginner, social media academy pa lang yun. As in talagang, alam mo yun, wala pa talaga akong alam masyado.
Anong year to?
Last year. Basta last year lang yun.
Okay, last bakit ka naman napadpad kay Derek Gale?
Well, kasi nung time na yun, I really wanted to be out, diba, of corporate. Pero I didn't know how to have a business online, diba? And he offered that having a digital business online, diba? And very
paano muna ulit? Was it like ganito gusto ko malaman, was it you woke up one day or were you in the office one day, you secretly opened a new tab, incognito, ganun bang nangyari? Gino-google ka ba? How can I make money online? What was the exact thing that you did?
Actually, okay. So I wanted, diba, I learned that I wanted to do digital marketing. Actually, when I was in my second to the last job. Doon muna tayo sa second to the last job. Kasi nag-hire kami noon ng agency. Okay? Yung mga malalaking agency to, hindi ko na nasabihin kung sino. Tapos,
dapat sabihin kung magkano.
I just need to ang laki-laki, mga 1 point
time out muna. Magkano?
Mga 1 point something yung hire namin sa agency na yon. Ano yun?
Katagal yung project?
Ay, 1 month.
Okay. Can I lang?
Sure.
Something.
Sure.
So, parang 2 weekends ago, so nagkita-kita kami, homeowners, ganyan. And then we were talking about marketing agencies. And then they were pitched by one marketing agency. Guess how much it was? 9M.
Oh, see?
9M. Which I thought, walang pera sa Pilipinas and totally, wow. Diba?
Yeah.
9M. Not bad. Okay, so go back. So there was this agency, they pitched 1M, 1 point something M for 1 month. What were they supposed to do?
It was just daily posts. Alam mo yun? As in, sabi ko nga, grabe. Daily posts, tapos, ako pa nag-isip kung ano yung theme namin. Diba? Kasi maano nga ako OC ako, kaya sabi ko, ako gagawa ng anong theme natin, pero kayo mag-execute. Kasi hindi naman ako marunong.
China Bank o Globe?
Ay, basta.
Hindi siya humindi sa Globe.
Hindi sa Globe.
Hindi ito yung licensing kasi yun yung last.
Ay, hindi yun.
So, hanapin natin si Con sa LinkedIn. Diba? Tapos, tingnan natin yung history. For people pala wait lang. For people who are curious sa career history ni Cons, isa sa pinakamagandang resource dyan, si Katz Pascual, ha? So, bulabugin niya na si Katz Pascual. Okay, go back.
Yes, so, si partner yan.
Ikaw nag-isip. Okay, so ikaw nag-isip.
Oo. So, iniisip ko na parang ito yung gusto ko sana. Kasi, strategist talaga ako ever since. So, alam ko na kung ano yung gusto ko. Nag-gets ko na kung ano yung tama Parang ganon, di ba? So, sabi ko, tapos execute nyo na lang. Tapos malay ko ba na, my gosh, 1 point something M. Posting, tapos hanap lang ng picture, di ba? Tapos likes campaign. My gosh, likes campaign. Wala man
Ang hirap kaya nun.
Oy, sobra. Wala man lang lead gen. Wala man lang online. Ano mo yun, i-lead mo sa online store nyo. Well, yeah, yun na. Di ba? Parang somehow an online store. Kasi hindi ganun yung produkto niya So, parang sabi ko, wow.
Kailangan ng awareness. Yun lang gusto na. Awareness. Maraming hashtag.
Oo, tapos ito yung nakakatawa. Pag nagre-report sila, Coach Neil, hindi ko naiintindihan. Sabi niya, we gained this much impressions. Ano yun? Di ba? Kasi magre-report din ako di ba? So nagtanong din sa akin yung boss ko.
Big word. Impressions.
Correct. Impressions, clicks.
Okay.
Sabi ko, sabi ko, di basahin nila natin report nila. Sabi ko sa boss ko, basahin nila natin report nila. Di ba? Ganyan. And then, hindi ko naintindihan. Pero sabi ko, interesting. Sabi ko, interesting talaga to. Di ba? Nakakatuwa. And then, after nun, nung last job ko na, doon ko naman nakita si Junji, di ba? And I was telling him, you know what, talagang the future is in the internet. The future is online, ganyan. And in fact, I left my last job without a job, okay? Because I wanted to study internet marketing. I wanted to study it. Hindi ko na sabihin kung saan ako pumasok. Makita nyo na lang sa profile ko yun. Basta yun. I learned there, tapos ganun-ganon, hindi ko masyado nagustuhan kasi wala naman ako talaga totally natutunan.
Saan ka nag-aral?
Basta doon, 3 letters. 3 letters. Makikita nyo na lang yun, red logo sa LinkedIn profile ko.
Ito na. Tinesearch namin. Ayun, na-flag na yung LinkedIn profile mo. Okay.
Tapos doon ko nakilala si Nix.
Okay.
Doon ko nakilala si Nix.
Okay.
Yun. So, nakilala ko si Nix, natuwa ako sa kanya, I started following him, tapos naintindihan ko na, ganito pala yun, ganyan. And then after which, okay, I was hit by an ad by Derek, di ba, on Facebook. Kasi madalas na ako sa Facebook kasi nakakatuwa na, di ba? And then I saw an ad, and then sabi ko, I want this, gusto ko maging boss of myself, di ba? Ayoko na lang gusto ko na yung, ano ba?
Anong pangalan mo sa LinkedIn? Anong pangalan mo sa LinkedIn? Ano pangalan mo?
Ako?
Oh!
Di ba, Cons?
Okay,
Hindi ba? Maria Consuelo.
Ayun. Okay, game. Tuloy.
Di ba? Ayun, so nakilala ko si Nix. Tuwang-tuwa talaga ako sa kanya, di ba? So, yun nga. And then after which, nahit ako ng ad ni Derek. Sabi ko, punta ako. Sabi ko, so, 500 pesos lang naman. Pumunta ako, di ba? And yun, I became a student kasi talagang, I was so mesmerized by the online, world, di ba? And that's where Chubby Diva came out. It was a product of Derek's program, di ba? And then after which, ayun na, sabi ko, I wanted to, tapos I was telling him na, I'm also, in Social Media Academy, I'm learning about social media. Then he told me, let's get on a call. I want to talk about it. Baka you can help me out, di ba? So, syempre, kabado ako. Wala naman akong alam, di ba? Wala pa talaga. Got on a call. Pero ito yung tip ko. Okay, when I got on a call, before pala I got on a call, inaral ko na kung ano yung mga possibilities na pwede niyang tanongin ako kung paano siya tutulungan. Di ba? Then he told me, how did I do that? Kasi di ba I'm part of his community. Di ba? So we have a Facebook group. That's really where he pushes everything. Di ba? So inaral ko yung sentiments ng mga tao. Di ba? Ano ba yung madaming likes? Ano yung very engaging topics? Yung ganon, di ba? So, hindi man ako community manager di ba? So, pero nung kinausap niya ako, ang need pala niya, community manager. Di ba? Buti na lang inaral ko. So, sabi ko, I think I was observing that these were the kinds of posts that are flourishing inside your group, di ba? Maybe we can put a little order to it, theme it a bit, yung ganyan-ganyan. I like that. Ganon-ganon siya, di ba? Sige, sabi niya, I'll have another meeting with you. I'll just talk to Chuck. Yung kanyang marketing guy talaga. I'll just talk to Chuck. And then after that, alam ko na kasi marketing to marketing na to. Diba? So when I went to that meeting, Coach Neil, handa na ako. Nung kasi, ang sabi niya sa akin, so this is what I plan to do. What do you think? Tapos meron na akong plano. Sabi ko, Derek, this is what I wanted to share with you. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, lahat nandun na. Tapos ang sabi niya sa akin, hindi pa niya ako nakahire. Sabi niya sa akin, Cons, you know, every time I get to talk to people, they always ask me, what am I supposed to do? For the first time, you told us what to do. And then yun, hired.
Diba?
Yun.
Just hearing it from someone, di ba? Na someone took the time, di ba? To finally understand. Yun lang yun eh, understand. And
Totoo.
pero aminin naman natin, it wasn't just, okay, I understand your Facebook group and let's jump on a call. It wasn't just that, di ba? Pero the core of it was understanding ano ba talagang nangyayari and how can I contribute. Okay?
Right.
Diba? And
that's right.
There wasn't any assurance. Wait, you were jobless at this stage, were you?
Yeah, I was jobless. I was relying on my husband.
Okay. Ulitin natin ha. Imagine lang natin, if you were walking down the street, di ba? Sobrang init, di ba? Wala kang payong, at yung pulube, lumapit sa'yo, pinayungan ka. Parang ganon siguro yung pinaka-basic analogy. Kung sino pa yung wala, siya pa yung naging generous and you got the job. Okay. You were hired. How much?
Ay, very small. Very small per hour nga ako eh.
Magkano?
Very small. Mga 15. 15 lang per hour.
15 per hour. How many hours?
Actually, ito nga yung nakakatuwa sa kanya. I guess it's because also of who he saw me inside the group, di ba? There was such a big trust factor. In fact, kasi dati ginagawa, di ba yung parang, I'm sorry, kasi hindi talaga ako sanay, pero I know that there's a time tracker, di ba, na most freelancers use, kasi gusto ng client na matrack yung oras nila, di ba?
Yes.
Si Derek just told me, put it in a sheet, tell me how many hours you actually worked, di ba? And then, di ba, then I'll pay you for that, di ba? And I treasured that, kasi sabi ko nga, if he trusts me that much, I should also give back more, 'di ba? In terms of yung sincerity, 'di ba? Parang ganoon. So, there would be days talaga na kasi ang bilis lang ng mga ibang there would be days sa 2 hours lang, 'di ba? Pero it didn't bother me kasi nga I came from a place of help when I entered there. Talagang I came from a place of help, a place of loyalty also, 'di ba? To my mentor, 'di ba? So, after which biglang he started giving me a lot of work na. Alam mo, yung madami na. So, syempre, yung per hour na yon dumadami, di ba? So, ayun. Tapos I learned, di ba, how to manage, and then, mga ideas niya, di ba? So, in return, actually, madami din ako nakuha aside from money. Kasi yung learnings niya, what made him who he was, itina-transfer niya rin sa akin, di ba? So, there was a time na, if I may share, I think that was December, I got sick and then I couldn't do anything talaga. Wala talaga akong magawa. So I didn't submit an invoice, di ba? Then nung January, nag-submit ako. Tapos sabi ko, I'm sorry, sabi ko, I know that I missed a month, sabi ko, but I didn't want to charge you anything for very minimal work. Sabi ko, ilang oras lang yun, di ba? And then the wife, nakakatuwa, the wife actually gave me a bonus. Diba? Sabi niya, Cons, even if you didn't work that much, sabi niya, you deserve to have something, diba? So, she gave me the wife, okay? Gave me something, diba? So, wala talaga akong ginawa. Halos siguro kung mga an hour lang, diba? Kasi talagang may sakit ako noon. So, then she gave me something.
That span of time in between that you were sick, were you communicating ba with them? Telling them that, okay, I was sick, ganito, ganyan? Okay.
Tsaka nagpo-post pa ako nagpo-post, I was doing my job, pero hindi na siya yung katulad nung parang sometimes nagbababad ako para nag-aaral ako, ano kayong pwede kong gawin, nagsasuggest ako, ganyan-ganyan, di ba? Walang ganon kasi talagang hindi na nakaya ng powers ko noon. Pero kung ano yung bare minimum, binibigay ko. Like if I need to post something today, it has to happen, di ba? Pero hindi ko na-charge yun kasi feeling ko parang kumbaga sa hindi masyadong maganda yung performance. So nahiya ako. Yun. So, anyway, she gave me something. And then after that, ang dami na nga, pinapagawa, di ba? And also, so it was really more on the hours. To be very honest, in kay Derek, I never really raised my prices. I've never even changed the amount, di ba? I do it because there are so many things that I get from him as well. Like yung marketing person niya who charges 10,000 USD as a consultant, okay, gives me the consultant, I can consult with him for free. So why should I, 'di ba? So I mean, there are things that are non-monetary, 'di ba? So sa akin, I'll keep him there because he's very important to me. He is a political client to me, kumbaga, 'di ba?
Yes.
Yun. So,
Okay.
'di ba? And then yung second client, ayan na. Ayan
Teka
na, 'di ba?
lang. Before pa yan. Before yan.
Kasi ikaw na yun eh.
Na natutuwa lang ako kasi halimbawa, may sakit ako, 'di ba? Sasabihin na lang, huwag na lang magtrabaho. Huwag na lang. Tapos, hindi ka na lang magpo-post para hindi makita ng client na active ka sa social media. Huwag mo akong itag. Huwag mo itag. Diba? I mean, those are things that are running in our heads. Diba? Let's not hide it. Diba? Second is, nagtrabaho naman ako. 3 hours. 2.5 hours. Round up ko na 3. Gawin ko ng 4. Tapos, gawin ko ng maya-maya. Sa ibang freelancer to, pag pinagawa, mga 8 oras to eh. Tubo na siya. Gawin ko na ng 4, 5. I mean, di ba? Huwag naman tayong maging malinis dito sa mga nanonood, di ba? There are some people who are, ano bang tawag natin dito? The values nila, hindi nababali. But there are also some people who sometimes fall flat. Sometimes due to walang-wala talaga. Sometimes due to circumstances na kailangan talaga ng anak nila ng pera, pambili ng gamot, di ba?
Yes.
Pero there's always that opportunity to get back. Pero pinakamaganda is being upfront with the client. Kagaya sa'yo, the number one complaints of you as clients about Filipino freelancers is flakers. Diba? It's not the money. It's about being, yun nga, bigla na lang, ano nangyari doon sa VA ko? Ano nangyari doon sa graphic designer ko?
Nasaan na siya?
Nasaan na siya? Maglo-launch na kami sa Makalawa. Nawala siya.
Correct.
At walang paramdam. Uy, wag mo ako itag ha, baka hindi niya makita. Pero ikaw, iba. So, siguro there's nothing wrong. There are less, ano ba ang tawag dito? There are less consequences by being transparent. Diba? And yun yung perfect example mo nung nagkasakit ka. Tapos, yun nga, hindi naman ina-expect, binigyan ka pa ng wife ni Derek, di ba? Okay. Second client.
Ayan, si second client. O di syempre, namulat na ako sa social media. Tapos namulat ako sa chatbot, di ba? Sabi ko, gusto ko mag-chatbot. Tapos, di ba, I enrolled with you, di ba? So, kakatapos ko lang mag-enroll nun, di ba? Tapos, ano lang, yung parang, hindi pa nga ako masyado marunong mag-integrate ng ManyChat sa Google Sheets. Hindi talaga ako masyado marunong, mahina ako sa integration. So, sabi ko, pero hanap na ako client. Sabi ko, hanap na ako ng client. Kailangan na ng asawa ko ng tulong. Parang ganun, di ba? So, hanap ako ng client. Tapos, tama-tama, si Nix, ayun. Ito naman the power of having your network, di ba? Parang do not discount the power of your network. Be it your direct network, diba, or the network of your network, diba? So si Nix noon had a supposed talk na hindi niya ma-deliver, diba? So nagtanong siya, would you like to attend, diba? Ako naman, kasi makapal lang mukha ako, hindi talaga ako I don't mind doing that. In fact, sa totoo lang, I was telling someone, sino bang nakausap ko? Si Noreen yata, sabi ko ay Noreen na parang, mas takot pa nga ako mag-FB live, tsaka sa FB, kasi feeling ko, ang pangit-pangit ko, pero kapag sa stage, kaya ko yon kasi malayo kayo eh, parang ganon, diba? Yun, so takot talaga ako sa mga FB live, mga video. Anyway, so sabi ko kay Nick's game, diba? So when we were there, diba, so naghanda na ako ng credit card tuloy, ng calling card, diba? I met people, nakita ko pa nga si Pet doon, si Petronilio. Tapos after that, I approached this man. Sobrang quiet lang niya. Tapos sabi ko, hi, I'm ganito. Kasi kakatapos kong mag-present. Tapos sabi ko, here's my card, ganyan. And then, the importance of a follow-up. Diba? So after noon, mga few days later, tinext ko yung mga nakuhanan ko na ng calling card. Hi, thank you for watching, attending, ganyan. I hope you learned something from me. If there are any questions that you have, diba, I'm very open to help you out, diba? And just give you some tips, ganyan. And then, if you need more help, sabi ko, my doors are open. And then, yung pala, yung isang yun, was yung director, one of the directors in Easy Gas, yung Eastern Petroleum. Okay.
Small
Yun, di ba?
time? Wala.
Tapos, pero actually, before niya sinabi yon, meron siyang isang negosyo na mas maliit, di ba? So, yun ang hinanda ko. So, kasi gawa ko ng social media plan. And then may chatbots, di ba? Tapos, ang inano niya sa akin, hindi yun yung in-approve niya. Sabi niya, can I consider you for Easy Gas? Di ba? So, kasi syempre ako parang, better. Di ba? Better. Ayun. Tapos sabi ko, sige, minimal fee lang, di ba? Kasi I was starting off, di ba? Tapos yun nga, yung learning while acquiring, di ba? So, nasarado ko siya. Nasarado ko yung proposal na yon, di ba? Tapos, habang iniisip ko kung ano yung kailangan kong gawin, nag-aaral ako ng module mo, parang, shucks, kailangan ko palang gumawa ganito. Paano nga ba gawin yan? So, meron akong iPad na nagpa-play yung lesson mo habang meron ako na nabibuild naman ako sa kabila, di ba? Yung gano'n. As in, nakakatakot talaga yon. Anyway, so, pero nagawa. Di ba? Nagawa. And I think, lakas ng loob. Lakas lang talaga ng loob eh. I mean, if you really have dreams, di ba? You need to do what needs to be done eh. Di ba? You can't back out from your dreams. Di ba? You can back out from work, but don't back out from your dreams. Di ba? And if work is the bridge to get there, then don't back out. Di ba? Just keep doing. Di ba? So yun yung ginawa ko hanggang sa, syempre, dahil palpak nun ha, yung una ko, syempre, mali-mali, di ba? Parang, hindi pala dapat ganito yun, ganyan. Pero along the way, naayos naman, di ba? So, pwede palang ganun, naaayos mo rin, di ba? So, and like I said, they recontracted for this year again, di ba? Nakakatawa.
Hindi, so, nakakatuwa. Gusto ko nga yung mga nanonood ngayon, di ba? Okay, you know why? Okay, here's why. Number one, they buy a course. They buy from me, they buy from abroad, diba? You buy the course. The course is somehow it adds to their confidence, diba? That I'll learn faster and I'll commit less mistakes. And then in the middle of watching the course, learning the book or whatever, diba? They're told na okay, let's apply the learnings. Okay, they apply it like 3 times. They try reaching out. Hoping, praying, rinse, repeat 500 times. 3 times lang ha, that they'll get a client. Diba? And it's premium agad, diba? And then, walang mangyayari. So what happens? They don't finish the course. They don't reach out anymore. They just start watching other content naman. And then rinse, repeat ulit. And then they don't get a client. And then they look for other content naman. Jumping. Pero ikaw, ang gusto mo malaman, okay, may kaba, di ba? Nung ginagawa mo na siya, nakuha mo yung client. Pero, sabi mo, meron kang dream. Di ba? Pero, aside from the dream, nandun pa rin naman yung underlying, which is fear. So, what was running in your head when you were submitting na what you were doing, tapos nagpapalpak-palpak? What was, ano ba, i-refund ko ba to? Anong nasa isip mo nun? Lalo na nung kakamali-mali.
Ay, wala sa isip ko ang refund. I will hack it. Kasi kung hindi ko siya magawa, hindi ko rin siya magagawa sa iba. Diba?
Ay, my God.
So it will forever be, diba? Diba?
No, it's not an option.
Oo, it's
Failure
not an option. It's not an option kasi binigay na nga sa'yo o nag-golden platter tapos ile-let go mo, di ba? Dahil natatakot ka, dahil nagkakamali ka. Di sabihin mo sa client, I think I made a mistake, let me just correct it. Di ba? Or I think I have a better way. Actually, ito yung sinasabi ko lagi. I think I have a better way of approaching what I did before. Would it be okay if I implement that now?
Of course!
Diba? Pero in fact, sinasabi mo, nagkamali ako, shakadaks.
Diba? Of course, it's your way of presenting things. You're not lying. Yeah. The truth is, you have a better way. And the good thing is, bumalik ka nga to do it better. Diba? let's go back to the first agency when you were in the corporate world. How was that project? That 1 point something project with all impressions and stuff. Nakapag-deliver ba?
Yeah, in impressions, yes, nakapag-deliver
Yes.
naman. Pero kasi it was hardworking. It wasn't hardworking. Now I realize na it's not hardworking. Wala kang mapapala sa puro like. Diba?
It doesn't pay the bills. The likes don't pay the bills,
No.
diba?
And I think that is something, kasi minsan nag-uusap kami ng husband ko, 'di ba? Kasi he hires also an agency, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
So parang sabi ko nga sa kanya, kasi minsan he would tell me, no, ganyan. Then I'd say, what? Sabi ko, ganyan kamahal, kaya kong gawin 'yan. Sa ako na lang bayaran nyo. Sabi ko, mabibigyan ko pa kayo ng leads.
Mm-hmm.
'Di ba? Pero syempre, 'di ba? Parang doon ko nga na-realize, Coach Neil, na we freelancers, we actually have an edge. Kasi we understand the need of the client and we try to deliver. Kasi we are driven not only by ambition, we're also driven by fear. Kasi we know, and fear is a good, fear is a good motivator. Kasi pwedeng i-refund ng client natin, di ba? Pwedeng sabihin ng client, I'm not happy, di ba? Yung ganon. And then that's it, di ba? Sa ahensya, kasi pag sinabi ng ahensya, ay, ganyan. And then gawin na lang natin ulit, di ba? Mag-recontract na lang tayo. And since they're on retainers, di ba? Parang okay lang. Ito, parang, if I lose this client now, if they badmouth me, that's it. Di ba? Yun eh. Kaya dito mo maano na parang, okay, hindi lang like campaign. Pag nagsabi si client, 3 araw na, wala pang benta, di ba? So now you're compelled to deliver results, di ba? Now you're compelled to open your mind to become more creative. Diba? Which I believe the bigger agencies lack. They lack that because they are driven by money lang. Diba? Client money.
And they're driven by big words. Kasi, but not for all, diba? Let's not put a label on everyone, diba? Pero, ang nakikita natin is, okay, sa hindi nakakaintindi, wow, ang galing, daming impressions, diba? Ang lupit ng organic reach namin. Ang galing. Diba? We're in, kumbaga, we're like the neurosurgeons in a sea of GPs, diba? Pwedeng ganon, diba? Or we could be, pare-pareho tayong GPs, pero ako yung attend ng conference sa States na mas magaling pa ako sa neurosurgeon na iba. So, hindi, yung akala natin na weakness natin na, ay, freelancer kasi ako, ganyan. Actually, edge nga yun eh. Diba? Yeah. It's a huge edge.
Right.
Pero, why do you think, Cons, people, especially in our group, diba, are having difficulty pa getting clients? Getting clients. Tingin mo?
I think number 1 is driven by the wrong kind of fear Number 1 yun. Yung fear na, yung limiting fear. Actually, it's not the fear that drives you to do better. It's the fear that limits you diba? Yung the kind of fear na limits you na, ay, merong mga mas magagaling dyan. Or parang, ay, hindi ko pa alam yan diba? Parang, or maybe, nahihiya ako makipag-usap sa DC. Diba? Hindi ko memorize yung script ni JTL. Diba? Alam mo, sa totoo lang, hindi ko rin naman memorize yung script ni JTL Alam mo,
bakit mo pinagsabi? Huwag mong pagsabi.
Hindi,
diba?
Hindi ko siya memorize. Pero you know what? Ang naintindihan ko was, just get yourself out there, learn, fail, figure out what made you fail, then don't do it again. Maybe you go out again, you fail again, then i-note mo, saan ba ako nagkakamali? Diba? And then, find a way. Now you go into the program of JTL and see like, ito pala yung pagkakamali ko, ito pala yung kailangan kong gawin. Diba? And then, later on, makahasa mo Makahasa ka rin kung paano mo gagawin. Diba? Kasi nga, there's a fear of, failure May fear of failure talaga. A fear of making it big. Diba? Yun.
Ako nga, ang dami So yeah, that's one fear of making it big, fear of failing, fear of falling flat on their faces on discovery calls, fear of being ridiculed, di ba? Maraming ganyan. Paano ba? Paano ko ba mamomotivate, di ba? Paminsan kasi, hindi. Sabihin ko na nga hindi paminsan. Sabihin, yung totoo lang, di ba? Nakakagigil na kasi, di ba? Kasi, especially now na, okay, stage 1 na tayo, okay, get there. Pag di ka pa nakakuha ang client, halimbawa, in 2 weeks time, makakatikim ka na sipa, di ba? So sometimes, honestly, people pay me to do that to them, and they pay me, not that bad money, di ba? To do that to them. And some of them are in the tribe. Pero, yun nga, ano bang exact word dun eh? Siguro ang para sa akin fear, yes. Siguro it's more of, wag ka nang mag-isip. Just go ahead and do it, di ba? Parang, bakit just do it? Yun yung ano namin. Not to get so much airtime here, pero just to share, yung maligo ka lang ng malamig na tubig sa umaga, especially this past days, di ba? So sabi ko, okay, nakatingin ako sa shower, go in there. The minute that I stopped thinking and just went all in, di ba? Hindi ko na inisip, ano ba, tatalon ba ulit 5 beses? Yuyuko ba ako? Una ba muna bato ko? Ulo ko ba muna? The minute that I stopped thinking, okay, kaya naman pala. So, kung si Cons nga, di ba, na who has so much more to lose, you know why? Para sa mga nanonood, she has an image to protect. Di ba? She came from the corporate world, we're crying out loud. And one of the most important things, as far as I know, coming from the corporate world, is the image. Ibang-iba yung image. So, yung iba, I don't know kung nag-a-apply yun sa inyo, Cons, sa mga napasukan mong corporate. Pero iba, mangungutang pa, di ba? Para lang makapag-travel abroad, para lang ma-maintain. Uy, saan ang biyahe nyo this year? Di ba?
Correct.
Pero, yun nga. Ngayon, okay, last. Gusto ko malaman, how do you get clients pa rin? Kasi ngayon, you have Easy Gas, di ba? This is a local client. You have your former mentor, di ba, who now hired you. Ayan, a former mentor who hired you, and I think he still is paying you naman, di ba? For work, di ba? So, ang question ko ngayon is, how do you get clients pa?
Okay, so ina-apply ko naman yung mga what I've learned, no? And I'm okay. The first thing kasi that I realized, okay, kasi there was a point, Coach Neil, na nag-fast forward talaga ako. As in Zoom talaga na, as in, ang dami kong nakuhang client, alam mo yung gano'n, tsaka talagang pinosisyon ko talaga sarili ko na, eto kasi sometimes positioning is everything, okay? Doon sa mga, mamaya ko na-explain yan, basta positioning is everything. Okay?
Time out. Basahin mo yung script. Diba? Basahin mo. Ikaw na nanonood Ikaw, nanonood ka, di ba? Yung script, basahin mo ulit. It's all about positioning. Di ba? Okay, tuloy mo. Sorry Tuloy mo.
Okay lang. So yun nga, nag-fast forward ahead ako. Di ba? Na, na-realize ko na if you really want to get more clients, na quality talaga, you also should step back a bit because ano ba ang mga ingredients para ma-consider ka ng client talaga na yung premium. You somehow have something to say about yung kung gaano ka nakaka-deliver ng results, 'di ba? I mean, yes, there are ways to do it, but there will always be clients who will ask for samples, 'di ba? Hindi yung I know that we are taught, 'di ba, na in 3 days, I can deliver something. Pero kasi meron talagang hindi 'di ba? Pero gusto mong kunin yung klienting yun, 'di ba?
Yes.
I've learned, 'di ba, may ganun. So, I stepped back, okay? And what I started to do, which I think helps a lot, is making sure I am able to build business case studies again, okay? Business case studies na kahit na nakakakuha ako ng premium client, hindi ako natatakot na kumuha ng hindi premium client. Okay? Because that's what pays the bills, 'di ba? I mean, hindi ako takot kasi 'di ba? Let's be talaga, no BS, 'di ba? you won't always, every freaking moment, get a premium client, diba? But there will always be a client who you can deliver results to, but pay well naman, diba? And I don't close my doors to that, diba? So, but instead, I look at it like he pays me or she pays me, and maybe I can get a business case out of it or a testimonial. And that's how I'm gonna build this two-pronged thing. I'm earning, diba? And as well, I'm getting social proof for my business. Social proof as the queen bee, diba? Because I'm able to deliver that. And if people ask me, what have you done? I can actually say, definitively, diba, na meron akong nagawa. Right? So I'm there again kasi I've always been doing e-commerce, diba? But I want to do lead gen. So now I'm getting BCS clients for lead gen. Okay? So just to get the ball rolling, understanding and everything, diba? And then I try to make sure my processes are okay. Kasi ayaw din ng kliyente na sabog yung processes mo, diba? Kasi you lose clients that way also, diba? So that's one thing that I promise, diba, na the process will be smooth when you work with me. Now, how do I do that? If you will notice, I don't do cold email marketing right now. I don't. Because I try to use the power of affinity muna. Okay? Organic affinity. Okay. How? I make, remember yung challenge nakakatapos lang, diba? Yung where you make, you get yourself out there through your posts, diba? Yung content na valuable content, yung ganun, diba? I've been doing that dati pa, diba? I'm sure you've seen it, pero hindi as decisive and as purposive, rather, right now, diba? Now, ang ginagawa ko, lagi kong tinatag yung husband ko. Okay? Kasi yung husband ko, malaki ang network. Okay?
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, doon ko na-realize yon, di ba? Kasi he will not endorse me. Kasi siya din may image, di ba? Parang hindi ako magbebenta ng services mo, di ba? If they like it, they like it. They don't like you. Parang gano'n, di ba? So, what I do, sige, I'll tag you, ha? So, I tag him. And that's how people get to know who I am because his network are a lot of them are businessmen, alam mo yung ganon, di ba? So they get to know you, di ba? And also my network, di ba? Lumalabas sa feed nila. It's the algorithm of Facebook, di ba? So, doon ako nakakakuha ng every time na iniisip ko, magka-cold emailing na ako, mag-LinkedIn na ako, all of a sudden may dadating na lang na referral. O kaya may magtatanong, di ba? So that one, napakalaking sa akin yan. I also reach out to people, pero my greatest clients really come from places where I was either referred or I was because of the affinity of my husband, diba? And also because they saw my posts. So sometimes yung friends ko na may kakilalang ganito, refer ako, diba? So yun. It saves a lot of time eh. Alam mo, you just have to reach out to your network muna. Yun yung pinakaunang step, di ba, na tinuro ni JTL. Reach out to your network first. So that's what I'm doing now, di ba? Pag na-exhaust ko na yon, doon na ako lalabas. And by that time, I hope I have a lot of business cases na. Di ba?
Nahihiya ako mag-post. Baka kasi walang mag-like, walang mag-comment, di ba? Yun naman yun eh. Naku, baka sabihin nila, ano nangyari na kay Neil? Ano mga pinagsasabi niya? Diba? Okay. So, just to add lang, Konsa, this is particularly true dun sa mga meron ng network. Diba? Especially yung mga galing corporate. Diba? And then, okay, wag ka naman masyadong literal na ikaw na nanonood ha. Wag ka naman tag lang ng tag, diba? Tag something that is useful in their world and their audience, di ba? And before you start tagging them, start naman building a relationship with them, especially kung hindi mo sila asawa. Di ba? Kung boss mo like 5 years ago at suddenly tatag mo siya ng itatag, wala kang pinagkaiba doon sa nagbebenta ng Tupperware, di ba? Na tinag lahat ng mga classmate niya, di ba? Okay. So it's relevance, di ba? Relevant ka, tapos yun nga yung affinity mo. And that, magtutuloy-tuloy siya talaga. And ewan ko, para sa akin, Cons, you're a true marketer. You can, yung case study mo nga is your business alone. Para sa akin na, pwede mong sabihin na just through content alone, I was getting this much business. 2018, I made this, di ba? Compared to my corporate world where I was working as blank, di ba? So, I mean, case study na agad yon. And which is, sabi ko nga, sa sarili ko is, and even to my students na, okay, we have to walk our talk. I mean, website designer ka. Pero wala kang dinidesign na website na sarili mo. Paano nga kung magtanong nga yung kliyente ng portfolio mo, ng sample mo? Hindi naman laging pwedeng sasabihin mo na, ay hindi. Sabi ni Sir JTL, wala, hindi pwede. Lalo kung design, kung visuals yung ginagawa mo. Oh my God, di ba?
Correct.
Okay.
Ay, Coach Hill. Coach Hill, meron pa pala ang isang i-add.
Yes,
na
please.
one way that they can, that one way na nakakuha din ng client, you can give coaching sessions, 'di ba? Kahit hindi naman paid, 'di ba? Kasi minsan kailangan kang kilatisin 'di ba? So one way of doing that is providing, not naman yung talagang paid coaching Sinasabi ko lang yung parang, for example, pag in-invite ka ng isang whatever, 'di ba, na can you help me out, 'di ba? Pumapayag ako sa ganyan, 'di ba? Para naman I get to know kung ano yung problem ng entrepreneurs, 'di ba, mga businesses. Naiintindihan ko and they understand also how I operate even before I show anything. Alam mo 'yun? I sit them down, 'di ba? Like let me give you some advice, 'di ba? 'Yun yung nangyari
dun like a webinar, 'di ba? It's just like a webinar. Okay, and yun yung nangyari saan? Sige, tuloy mo.
Hindi, exactly. Kasi like for example, yun nga yung nangyari because like there was this other, online marketer na siya. Online marketer siya. 'Di ba? Tapos he needed help. 'Di ba? So sabi ko, sige, sabi ko, upuan kita. 'Di ba? So we went out for coffee, ganyan. And then, I think he got something out of it. Biglang tanong niya sa akin, can we have paid sessions, 'di ba? Yun. I mean, because they start realizing yung value mo 'di ba? That's one way of networking. And then sabi niya, I have a network also of other people. If they need ganyan, I can recommend you. 'Di ba? So, yun. That's another way of doing it. Kasi some of us baka natatakot tayo mag-DC, pero we're the type of persons na kaya natin mag-face-to-face. Alam mo yun? Yung chika-chikahan. Use your power. Diba? Whatever powers you possess, yun ang ilabas nyo. Huwag kayong
kung saan ka magaling.
Oo.
Yan. Kung saan ka magaling, doon ka mag-focus. Kung saan ka hindi magaling, which is lagi naman sinasabi ni Sir, edi yun ang i-outsource mo. Yun ang ipasa mo sa iba. Ayaw mo nga gawin yun di ba? Bakit yun ang gagawin mo? Hindi nga yun ang nagdadala sa iyo ng pera. So, ba't yun ang gagawin mo?
True.
Okay. Sige, last question ko na lang dito, Cons. Liz, did you make more in 2018? Yan. Than what you did? Did you make more dito sa freelancing than what you did in the corporate world? So, yes or no, and how happy are you?
Okay. I'm getting there. Because hindi naman sa I don't want to brag or anything I hope you don't take this as ng bangko. Pero I left kasi the corporate world na I was already part of upper management. Okay, meaning konting steps na lang, 'di ba? Parang ganon. I was already there. So, understandably, you can already derive, 'di ba, somehow kung how much I might have been making then, 'di ba?
I can't.
Ay! 'Di ba? Really? 'Di ba? So, I think that's the reason why I went into this program kasi I want to be able to get to that amount or even more. And I know I can. I know I can. It can be done. It can, hindi like you said, hindi pwedeng hindi mangyayari kasi nanggaling ka na doon di ba? I mean, why can't you bring yourself there again, di ba?
Yes.
In fact, negosyo mo na nga ito pwede mo na nga ito. No one is limiting you, di ba? So you can actually, if you want to work all night, you work all night. If you want to work 1 hour, you work 1 hour. Di ba? I mean, no one is limiting you. So that means even your capability and your capacity to earn is not limited. Di ba? So you can do it. It might be a slow burn, pero ako, ang advice ko lang sa mga tao, huwag kayo matakot sa slow burn. Kasi it's in the journey that you learn, it's in the journey that you'll know. Alam mo, mas masarap ang success na unti-unti Di ba? Rather than, yes, nakakuha ka nga ng client, diba? Pero dahil hindi ka naman talaga hindi ka naglo-learn sa journey, babagsak din, 'di ba? Kaya full speed ahead, pero at the same time, cautious ka din, 'di ba? Cautious ka din.
Okay.
And,
Hindi ako, nakukulangan pa ako eh. Kasi halimbawa, ito yung scenario, Konsa. Okay, kasi pwede naman sabihin ng nanonood ngayon is this. May asawa ka namang nasa corporate eh. Wala ka mang kliyente eh. May mga kainuman kayo eh, di ba? Ako, wala ako sa corporate. Yung asawa ko, wala na rin sa corporate. Di ba? Meron kaming anak ngayon. Kailangan ng panggatas, kailangan ng diapers. Kailangan, di ba? I need money to pay the bills, di ba? So, slow burn. I can't afford slow burn. What can you tell them?
Slow burn doesn't necessarily mean literally slow. Okay?
Yes.
Meaning, hindi naman yung parang pagong-pagong ka talaga. Diba? You just have to acknowledge that you cannot be 0 to 1,000,000 overnight. Diba? It means lang na you need to work for it. Diba? You need to work for it eh. And if you say na, yes, meron akong asawa. Yes, I'm blessed na may ganon, diba? Pero let me tell you this. I also commit to paying expenses in the house, even without a job. Okay? Kasi if I don't do that, if I don't do that, tatama rin ako eh. Diba? Kaya I was telling my husband, ako ang bahala sa parking, expense. Sabi, hindi ako na yan kasi wala kang, diba, income na tayo. Hindi. Sabi ko, kailangan, meron akong responsibility ng ganyan. Kasi kung hindi, diba, mawawalan ako ng motivation to work it out. Diba? So, kailangan, at the back of my head, I know that meron akong babayaran. Diba? I support my mom. Diba? So, isa rin yun. If I don't move, then, kamusta si mommy? Diba? So, it doesn't mean that because he supports me, I don't have my own obligations. Diba? I also do. And, lagi kong iniisip, one day, diba, what if may mangyari ulit sa husband ko? So, hanggang doon na lang ako. Diba? So, it can't be. I need to ramp up so that when that day comes, handa kami, kaya namin ni Nikki mabuhay. Diba? With what I'm doing. Diba? So, it's a pressure to me, but it's good pressure.
Yes. And isang biggest takeaway ko dito is when you talked about fear, diba? And how to use fear to something to your advantage, diba? If that's what's going to make your ass move, then so be it. Diba?
Yeah.
And cons, talaga, kaya ako sobrang excited for this interview was yung life-changing moment talaga na yun eh. Na regardless if you're making 6 figures or no figures, it's really going to put you at a place na parang, holy cow, anong gagawin ko next? Diba? As in, holy cow. And yun nga, kung si Cons nga, okay, tumatanggap pa rin ng small projects.
Oo.
Diba? Ikaw, ni isa wala ka pang project. Diba? Tapos gusto mo, premium na agad. I'm not saying that you're greedy. What I'm saying is, don't be so hard on yourself. Yun eh. You're being so hard on yourself that you're putting in so much pressure na baka nasa harap mo lang pala, kliyente na pala. Baka BCS na pala yun. Diba yun? And yung ginawa nga lang ni Konsa, kung I would recommend that you watch this again, she was offering her time when she had nothing. Diba? I'm betting, did Nix pay you to speak at that event?
No.
Okay, where was the event?
Makati.
Tagasan ka ulit?
Quezon City.
Gaano kalayo Makati sa Quezon City? If I were lang to estimate how much would gas cost, diba? Like 1,000 pesos.
Yung Grab ko umabot na mga 300 eh.
Oh, 300. Going. Or back and forth na. Going, di ba? So, di ba, there's no excuse talaga. Otherwise, yun nga, you'll still be part of the group na nagbayad ng X amount para mag-like at comment ng, yay, congrats, di ba? So, if you want to become part of this nga, na interview, na feature, all you have to do is just, watch what the people are saying, watch what Cons just said, yung affinity mo nga, di ba? Yung network mo lang alone, di ba? Yung network mo lang alone will get you clients na not big agad, okay? pero case studies mo. Okay? And one thing na gusto ko para sa'yo, Cons, is yung sarili mong business. Yan yung case study mo kasi para sa akin, you really are walking the talk. So,
Thank you.
Cons, thank you so much for this time.
Thank you.
Thank you for the transparency. Kasi that's something that's really lacking right now. We're living in a world of hype and hashtags and pictures, diba? There's nothing wrong for me if you post a picture of a fancy car. Kasi na kahit nirentahan mo yan. Kasi para sa akin, may pangrenta ka pa rin. Diba? Pero you saying na I made 7 figures o kaya I'm doing 6 figures when in fact once pa lang nangyari sa'yo. Yun yung talagang nakakadismaya. So, I'm really happy for where you are right now, and
thank you.
Push. And for those who are watching, Cons, last words mo para sa kanila before I eat them sa stage 1.
I guess siguro guys, alam nyo, it's really always remember why you're here in the first place, 'di ba? What drives you, 'di ba? Hindi naman porket na okay, let me just put it this way. It doesn't always have to be family. Wag na tayong maging hypocrites, okay? It's not always family, 'di ba? That drives us. Kasi most of the time pag tinanong bakit kasi sa family, ganyan. My gosh, kung hindi sila, hindi ko naman sinasabing deprioritize sila, pero kung hindi sila, if it's really that you want to earn money, 'di ba? If it's because you want to be famous, I don't know, hugutin nyo yung pinakamatinding reason why you're in this, 'di ba? And make that your goal, 'di ba? To set you on fire, 'di ba? Not necessarily to make it the end goal, but to set you on fire. 'Di ba? Kasi kailangan na may mapaghugutan, 'di ba? Yung puyat nyo, yung pagkuha muna ng non-premium muna, yung paggawa ng BCS, yung pag-offer ng value, kailangan may paghuhugutan 'yan, 'di ba? Kasi kung hindi, you'll have no rocket fuel 'di ba? To cruise along, 'di ba? To shoot along rather. So, it's really trying to find that why, that big why, and don't be a hypocrite in finding out what that big why is. Don't be, wag ka mahiya kung yun talaga yung big why nyo. Diba? And then second, huwag kayong matakot na magsimula sa maliit. Diba? Or, ito trick ko sa inyo guys ha. If you're looking for a premium, go ahead. Pero gumawa din kayo ng what pays the bills. And that's yung mga normal clients, 'di ba? I mean, if you can earn 25,000 a month, 'di ba, na that can sustain you, go ahead, 'di ba? Go get those clients, and then when you get yung jackpot mo, better, 'di ba? Kaysa naman sa hinahanap yung jackpot nyo, tapos ayaw nyo magtanggap ng yung mga maliliit-liit ng konti, di talagang nga, di ba? So, don't be that. That will discourage you Keep going with the medium-sized ones until you get to that part na, or that point na you can get your premium. Di ba? And then just keep moving forward. And siguro pinaka-last, coach, is, I guess talaga it's grit. Yun talaga Don't stop. Don't stop. Talagang keep going. Ako, I'm 41 years old. Lagi ko nga
No, you're 28.
Yun na. Di ba? Yun na. Wala na nga, di ba? I'm 41. I mean, up to how long will I be able to maintain this, di ba? So, sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, dapat before ako tumanda, dapat meron akong negosyo na maibibigay sa asawa ko na, di ba? Dapat merong, kung gusto ni Nikki maging ganito, maipamamana ko sa kanya tong negosyong to, di ba? I have a goal, di ba? Before I reach 50, kailangan kong yari yan. And if it takes me to work long hours, then so be it, di ba? So be it. And then, yun, di ba? Then you'll achieve it. And while you do all these things, never forget to put yourself out there. Yung sinasabi ko, yung positioning, coach. Position yung sarili niyo ng mabuti. Di ba? Huwag niyong hayaan na hindi kayo kilala ng tao. 'Di ba? Position yourselves as who you want to be. You may not be that yet. 'Di ba? I'm saying I'm queen bee. I'm not even queen bee yet. My gosh. 'Di ba? Hindi pa ka-queen talaga yung ko. Pero I see myself as that. I'm gonna reach that. By hell, 'di ba? I'm gonna reach that. 'Di ba? And I'm seeing myself that way, 'di ba?
Yes.
'Di ba? Yan lang.
Wala na akong masabi kasi walang BS, transparent lang tayo sa isa't isa, it's not always about making 6 figures, 7 figures. It's also about living the quality of life na gusto mo. It's
Yes.
also about grit. And kung halimbawa lang ang pinanghuhugutan mo is yung bagong Prada na bag na gusto mo, di sige.
Yeah.
Kung yun ang gusto mo ano bang masama naman dun? Diba?
Correct. Just keep going.
Cons. Maraming salamat.
Thank
I
you.
think from this interview, we have somehow awakened, 'di ba? Yung mga cholesterol nila, 'di ba? Mababa sugar ng mga diyan. Yung mga above 28, yung mga lampas sa edad natin, 'di ba? So, thank you so much, Cons.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, guys.